Yatna Sebio and cry. Area Yabedin Coma and none daddy can I will tell you, my dear Bia. Saju Median Coma Yedi no for art and entertainment. A home common Yedi. And Tiankopim no 9 everybody Gangalia. Miana Matia Jam Kwasi Aboagye Medi. That's it. I mean, sure, so dear feeding out to her. And we say, come on, across over art and entertainment. Yatna say, no, Bobo, who yet to trade, yet. Na ya jinche mo na jinche so koswo na no United Showbiz so awaya UTV na Ghana for sana motie shia na sa fina na mafi old gospel for na say dey mo akro ya agrofo pa mo nyinyo fambre na mo babegu we fina na mafi om keke na mo dey ye hanya na mo ye te say oh aha say bia asema me kan no ayira kakra mimi nda etwe mu oh UTV so na dwumedi ba ko ekoso United Showbiz na my brand trans na ne mpamfo na tes wotu nsa frɛ ye gospel nyomtofo adadafo no emu beye emsom ye nine asa he ana kobe enum. Okay, I'm sure you guys watch it, so you know. And 9 enum, the figure is not important, but the most important thing is to suffer. Ye new animal gospel anyum to ye ma menum. Woman by now she a man quanti. Invite say ye ma menum. Emma woman by jumedi no so. Na ome perform we kama enwe china be yankomodi. Na and that graphic showbiz column my warrior graphic room. And I say, don't kill our vim. Don't kill our vim. Contemporary gospel act to critics. Say moi na no nya mo share wo YouTube so a ma sha ase na mo yet is okay. Gospel ne mo amuti ade bia mo digimani. Mo digimani a mo di asa mo di akwa asode na dan na Hamilton Joe Metal Patience Nyaku Ohima Mercy na mo amobo ma basui enamu hu Helena Rabos mu hu Dina Hobson aba wakoni ni omo ka ho hana mafo ena mayam hu tiso ene gospel abande te se nkatew wo mo se me mamu nyina ma so nte Ghana fo ma so nte se mamu nkum sunsum Kwasianas wono e wo ha se awie na gospel ye nyomto ni ahoden ode na yi asemu papa kwasi bra microphone na men sha se infuse wo hanum se na sa se me da bontin fiti me na e binu ma kiro ma dwen eni nia gospel fo ya nso ana amanfo wo mo gospel industry wo mo kiro ma dwen ka se don't kill our vim mamu nku sunsum mamu nyate se nia enani ye no de enkataw and Koshi in your Kahui. Kwasi, Memena, meaning so shade you may be a Ushabi.
Bishepa.
Okay, now that's what say.
I think, sir, it's actually very exciting and some moment of nostalgic feelings here and there. I just say, a true dream actually the authentic gospel songs I said, you, I think the movie about toy. When it was exciting, I mean, I almost come, I coach him, almost and all that. For me, it was just amazing. See them perform, and some of them even surprised me. The energy or more still on stage and their performance. Ubiti say Hannah Mafu, Ubiti say Helena Rabos, and Helena is as strong as Ostate. I mean, on any day. Helena will deliver, and it's exciting. Now, even at Toyama about Konekrano, because you hear Emami age move, and maybe a walk around still. And holding energy or war, and it's not about shouting, it's not about anything, but the flow. We hear flow of the Maya. last week was really was a moment to remember. Na me wish senka show no so nanka tiwa be wo hobi. I wish pass me se minya producer na nanka earlier minya information in time anka me ma or the other tiwa anase Benisofe e be can sa league it would have been exciting papa. Tiwa ni Benisofe be can one. It would have been a perfect for that day.
Okay, all right. So, Christianes, and watching our dream was asking me. I'm sure that will be maybe the initial comment. My main call your Whitney watchment and so na minti ono so nana po questions so I say Whitney.
Kwasi.
Yeah, now no should be there.
Me pacho ai.
Okay, well, so what's the feeling? Ocean send you call.
Like Christianes said, it was nostalgic. Or shy and my kai the I don't call them pioneers, but the mothers of contemporary gospel music, because almost enemy who topic me who ya don't kill them contemporary, and I may say about more mobile to it or mobile last Saturday. They are also contemporary in a sense because they are not doing anything different than what CC are way more here, but it's just that. For Mono, like he said, no, the shouting is the shouting that I think we all don't want anymore. And see, Saturday now it was a good show, a very good show. I must commend producers, presented Nanama McBrown, UBR, Oye, United Showbiz. Me who say Nkofa started the list about say Benisofe, Susie and Matt. Newman, because you see, we our list all day by every Sunday, and I think say for me, it was very touching. Say March is recognized as Women's Month, and for a manner a buy and a solid performance by each of them, and who say for Mono. Kwasi, the difference in Nyomo to any what they used to sing on CDs, any cassettes, difference being because sometimes obia to nyom live on TV you difference be, but especially for Yamame Helena Rebels, I was shocked. The vim are not or they performing, and I think say Father Mutia Yenya Nana, she's in her element when it's a music show. I don't know say it's because of in the background, ain't if we can get sometimes at least once or twice in a month, you bet me this live performance.
No has my video content of
you bet me way more. And I think say it's because you who are watching, but you made a very important point. And somewhere releasing because Dinah Hobson releasing you more.
Not me me person mukasa but oh yeah
Dinah Hobson releasing you.
Oh yeah mama bim because
Dinah Hobson releasing you.
I think it's very hypocritical Ghana for be a UTV so no hu on mache. And a Ghana for yes sir, but you see Hanama Fude and you mobile bonti and JBA.
I don't know the biaba. Me de Dinah Hobson na me who say.
Hanama Fude nyomba said and JBA sao.
Okay.
They didn't my hair or more they didn't patronize but today that's what I'm saying say be a UTV because of UTV don't hu TV no swatch because maybe a lot of the TV stations are not showing I mean fan says some 15 years ago 20 years ago maybe we jump now so to gospel. Apart from that I'm saying that Helena Rebels, who's been in town for some time now, or on Shedan release here. But this, I mean, Ufa Aboagye, I mean, this has been released.
Yes.
Ufa Hanamafu, like I said, Hanamafu de Nyumba Bonting, and said Anche Biasao. Dinah Hobson de Nyumba Bonting.
Last week, or better now,
yes. So you people are not patronizing, and then no more bet is okay. Anyway, and I make us say, oh, Jim Mama Bill.
And see, yes, Ramo, say genuinely, ye na ya fioma, omo de nyoma ba out. Let's ma support nem kwa no downloads ne ne keka ho ina no. Let us support them still because still no more of them ne for nyom no and no more release good songs.
Okay, all right. So Mamintio nana poku. So I said me graphic showbiz or graphic more they two jaka said don't kill our vim. Sen komodie ne bia ekoso no. kwakwa say Ghana for ye mu bi no mo ye bu omo nso asisi omo si active so okay omo de omo gospel no omo ye no enkatew omo nto e na tese ni ahutni ke na nkekemu say fi season bia ne ni amanfo bi omo pe bia mo generation amabo mpen nkekemu no nkekemu amama mo sande so bo no fa bo.
Yeah, so but Saturday senia me nuanom panyimfo adi kan no it was a brilliant show. I mean Ghana de ni anima ne say nimre twam yenyini film yamfafo from we are say and so the writer is very right by saying say I mean we kill people's vim. Over the weekend you said Nas a winning album of the year. Nanka Ghana ha kientiasie
a film no crowd ya for no more cano. Okay.
I'm only saying say Saka Ghana nanka I'll come back to it, but I'm just saying Saka Ghana nanka opinion bit is Nas Migos no money ade wo hona Nas akwakoje abonki entiase. You see, we are quick to tell off people. The show Saturday showed experience. Uhwe yama menemo a omo begina ho moto nwom na Chords and Keys superb. Chords and Keys are yama menemo to no na fantastic, and I will see a sua there in going forward and everything you want to do no adisua one year who so be sua bibia better than yanka say na mafo ekeken because it looks like the trend. Everybody wants to be heard quickly, so then you make the loudest noise. Na ya tese we then you know jawum to the be enye nyum na oboni gidigidi no na ema inspiration. Amanfo to nyum boko utie mu nsem a ofamu aba enti yes nkekamu no so eya adoso. Concentrate on the music, concentrate on melodies, concentrate on how to get it right. Because over the weekend, yeah, spot on, Kwasi. Me, I wasn't just watching Ebi Omo. I was watching Nemobi and Person Misuya Dium. How Omo hit your keys, no? Even though I can say Omaya but still voice no. Still I to many de. And so we have to catch up and learn.
All right. Well, so kakra bia ye be kan fa ye memen na bem se ne esi wo United Showbiz so na graphic showbiz so kan ho asem about afofofo no mo musisu ene no mo se omo hye mo ase sene mo bi mo kan mo nsem na mo ye trese asisi omo de omo nhye da nya hwe ne gospel ya be enka teuni ne kan ho mo anso mo enjoy enti mamo kasasa na mo mbu omo abem enti omo sere papa but media ni amhwe nim se bia debi bia omo nso omo abe perform KK's number 2.
I swear. Sroni banaja yon samai. Osama hunyehu, ulipada sanidie. Onu ko benyinara, onu ara no nyawo beyaw. That's right. KK's number 2 band. As Sroni banaja yon sama Kwasi. Osama hunyehu, ulipada sanidie. Onu ko benyinara, onu ara no nyawo beyaw. KK.
Peace FM.
Never. Nana Frankis, on wakaso ni penye.
Yes.
Sroni banaja ya sama nane, asama hunyehu, ulipada sanidie, onu ko benyinara, onu ara no nyawo beyaw.
KK's number 2 no. I know mo show mu di agrosa no. Sroni paneja sama yo. Wano ko no benyina.
Peace FM.
So na dia mon chen e marie wa. Deba, Deko. Wayemi yo.
Please, FM.
Baba kisi, Ansusu sona diamonje diaberewa. Aje.
Yawada, mimi na wiyenyina.
Entertainment Review.
Okay, so no me saba ponsima duna yanko enemi yantoaso na asem fofra ye de toaso kwesiade ye twami abasobodi bia ekoso ewo US abrochi memu na sa abasobodi anyomtofo na sa abasobodi ejina homa mo Grammys na emse ne toso be emse eduosia be nan asahe koso kwesiade ye twami na Grammys award womo de bo enyomtofo abaswe category baako honum sen ana mfan se fa baako bi gina honum sen no ya na bibrem hanum sen ene wiase afana utie yi a oye enyomtuni a obetimi akwakopi mu ni atwemu se besin call ye ansa na ni akwasiade omo ye ya no ye nua Ghana reggae artist Rocky Dawoni onya nomination baako ni BMC twemu ansa na kwasiada de ya bebesi kon na ni ebesin koye omo ye no kwasiada ya no na Nigeria nyumtuni efre no Burna Boy mo amonidi na mafo enwuma banansen pa minim se Burna Boy no mo dudu na benim no so onim no dia abrantie se na American Nigeria ni wotonyom na category efre no enkane na ye best world music na afie twem ya ana Grammys for no omo sesa no edin no se edin se ne sitie no em se amanfo bi ani nye ho enti na so mutimi nsakra kakra nti academy no recording academy no omo sesa Grammys sesa sa edin no be ye no best global music album best global music album ti no ana kwesi ade kotwemu na Nigeria ni nyomtuni your friend Burna Boy wono eno otimi eje sa best global music album no intimi ka say die Burna Boy ni trim kwa pa I wo ho
yes so Africa's in the house, man. Africa, we're in the house. You get me? This is a big win for my generation of Africans all over the world. And this should be a lesson to every African out there. No matter where you are, no matter what you plan to do, you can achieve it. No matter where you're from, because you are a king. Look at me now. Grammy award-winning Burna Boy. Thank you to everyone. My whole family is here. Nami, so can I know how you understand? No, your job about one because kere no aye. Rich is having one because kere no aye. Outsiders one because kere no aye. Allah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Anti Nigeria nyumtuni Burna Boy tum se na ni age papa woda obi bia se na waka say yes na busuafo enyina atwa ne ho ahia obi ani age Africa wasi we woje emaye ebibre Africa we Nigeria ni nso no de ohunu say ebibre na edi enkunim woda obi bia se wo maboa no ne nyomto adwuma na wo kan ho na wetimi wono nso ene why Grammy awodi atese yetimi abono abaso a wonya Grammys no best global music award enti we dey yebona abaso na no dey komodie bebre aba awie ye ba be di but Burna Boy perform ye yentie the performance ne kakra na yemra na yanko yenim performances in the kakra na mabo Eddie Amano, Burna Boy Nigeria near CCA, no the current or the reigning best global music album. Ninyo no performing a medley of songs, some from African Giant, I think twice I said, no kakasi ni say or performing kama. Because of COVID-19, ni senior Nyamesiti went to me uncle perform Lagos, Nigeria. And now it is earlier, no Casa Honum scene. And Tiama, Burna Boy Trinkwa. Now, senior Miche Chimwa make an say, Omo industry, a new tour, art and entertainment Musa, Ghana Hanum scene Titru. Burna Boy awardee awunya Grammy seed in Commodie Bri atem didie and then some no just say senior see akwakoye ebi se Ghana nyom tofo asan ebi se nya Ghana nyom tofo ye mo amo ti se bi a misi nkosi Aboagye meti a meye me show ya me dwen me hoyi na ye di nkomoyi ya se me kura me ka ho mu nyina mo ka ho obi a Ghana fo anyom tofo no se medio matem bia ye bi nso I say okay ya cheche Ghana for anyom tofo no dodo na ye pull him down ni nyina aka ho na ye Ghana yentimi enko yenkan yentimi nkonkan na yentimi ndu anim na Grammys ikra yentimi nyibi. So this whole issue about Grammys and maybe road to Grammys kwa be fa so ebi kra say hu hia look anyom tofo no mo yo mo nyo mo nka so mo pe Grammys bia ne ka ho. So nkomodie ma membra na men sha asem fi na poku ashes so na ashes
senior
Grammys
about so many day and Africa we were represented yeah the nyamiasi say Sunday okay yeah the nyamiasi say call and second be if you know the Grammys very well and I saw him Grammys near kamia say a more of a abrofo fitano omujumadi more than before ne there kane no nanka before no kwade nanka omomfa omonka ho kra na aja amanfo de omano tumu na yeso ya babenya representative ho last year no Burna Boy okoye ye nominating no na Angelique Kidjo eje award no na
Angelique Kidjo from Benin
eje award no emuno na ochocho nsem bi ni ade to say anyene de ankono feel set ne nsabeka ena nyamencha de one puff daddy say ne nyanim dem no
o say friend Didi
okay Didi ye nyanu me bi ho how can Didi no puff daddy omo kabo mu ye album na witness say friend contemporary black album
black infused
hey okay yo say nyama when I kind black infused album the album no tia kamia say more of a white polished black album bisano enshada nye die ni mu street but odipa no ye no so no oyade which is Burna Boy no oto ne bo ase share in a way say obi anya ne chafa was a particular album ni mu o hwe the particular album na downloads no technically no be chere me say the white countries nekra download the more than we as Africans nekra on that particular album. So then technically no there's something he did right. The connections so for fans from Didi angle no connections near the cool no so koboa no maninya abasobody I was here the man no or deserve it. I mean if you look at the African terrain even prior to this album no the album no yeah before this one no also was similarly very good. He's a very brilliant artist. I mean, senior yen niamano ne do wanna say or a fella kind of reincarnation kind of person. Because ne mame any fella agropane onyasa education of that fella kind of thing, no. But the performance was UK O2 Arena, and he was fantastic. I don't know what goes into the criteria on the Massa Award, no. All the things they look at, dynamics are on I don't know about it.
Okay, mamenyo brain kakramen kwa mano so.
Okay.
Na nyumtuni shatawale akasafa this whole conversation also about Grammys ni ye ka ho. Yankwa mano so na yene no eni nkomo nyanti ase kakra wo ye sa Grammys eni senya Ghana nyumtufo ankasa omuhunu na me nsa papa nsema eduno nan shata je say
I didn't cry with you already. I didn't cry with you.
I didn't hear.
Because I didn't. I can't pass a solution.
Oh, we are sure.
Oh, for real.
Oh. Say me who say why a video out to be money all the entertainment host. We see the bia ni man kasankwa problems in kwa and solutions. But that's not true, Shatta. That's not true.
No, but Daddy, let me just be
that's not
frank.
True.
No, but let me just be frank and real with you here. You see, Daddy, the whole problem is that, well, we talk about problems, but the solutions that Eddie American is such that we don't have structures that even we do so more kasakra. It didn't work. People like the way bloggers are listening to us right now. When they finish, they put their messages out. But who do we have? Like structures like ABR. If we want this problem to be done for us, we have companies that are working on those things for us. That's why, as you're on radio, you have like intellectuals telling us the problems and the solutions so we can repair it and get it done. We have not gotten it done. That is also, we shouldn't lie to ourselves and make it look like, yes, that you are working on every month.
We have been talking about problems. We've been prescribing some of the solutions. And from day one, even when you take about maybe fine, some of the problems will give you opportunity. Even Shatta, you come out, we'll give you the opportunity, give you the platform. You talk, you prescribe some of the problem. You think that the way forward. You understand? So it's not just about always you can't about problems. That's not true.
But Daddy, some of my problems that I've raised, one has not been repaired. I get what I'm saying, and it's sad that somebody might be looking at it from Shatta there or Kasa, But I always say that sometimes the way I'm feeling, that's how I want to express it to people. But if I get to a platform like your platform, I really would want, your great listeners to also know, say, I've said certain things that it's like everybody keeps a blind eye to it. And it's like, make us do no so musumu program no more, but that's what I'm saying. If you say, okay, we have to try and solve this royalty problem in our system. Have you ever gotten a call from ABR? Gamo for Akacho, your Makacho say, dear Shatta, only Shatta discuss, we have decided, so this is how we want to go forward now. We've not gone forward before, Daddy.
Okay, I mean, I'm sure, say, me as him same training, we discuss some of these issues. You discuss it way forward near the other. Mean for so mean for you could so chinchina say okay. Munye say and say you can't. Media me family some and say fine. We bring some of the problems and the solutions out there. But let's not even miss. And me and Chim fear some not too much. So we're looking at the Grammys. Mami Musa, you ask on Tuni because I've watched some of portions of a video here about Grammys. You think that this whole Grammy thing Ghana for you to for and who said in here, Mamon Hamu?
Hey, we are living on a structure that people claim is a structure, but it's not a structure. So if Ghanaian artists can work, do you know that if it's not that there was a radio station for you to like work at. You can't share this beautiful job you do to us. Nobody will hear of you. You know that?
Yeah, sure.
So I get what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you might be doing it in your own way, but this is broader for you, and this has made all of us respect your work that you are doing. But Eddie, as an artist, you people should know. You people are professionals. You should know that an artist needs a label to get to where he wants to get to. Artists need our talent. Label assigning no. Label no pushing no. Label no is doing the work. But this is a system where Sarkodie ever plane tickets, or bet you any crew, only Marco America, or Marco Tra video, or born in one thing, Eddie Abba. The next thing Sarkodie is going to get is, oh, and with the whole, and I is who, and I essay. We kill it. Because daddy, Nisika, Sarkodie show no boy, no. At least Sasika no. Imagine, says so Johnny crew, If Sarkodie charges 200,000 Ghana cedi, and all trying crew, it be 50,000 Ghana, because the team so, and other staff obey, you know, how much do you think Sarkodie can save for himself? How much do you think he'll use for his video?
Me name this issue about Sarkodie and Abia.
No. What I'm just saying is the problem for all of us.
Yeah, but for instance, because you see, you did Ukoshutu Gringo US. Bye. And I'm sure say you heard some of the reviews and somewhere Kafa okay, that was a great video that you shot. And that Emma even our Utiminya award with the Gringo videos Utimidinya Basbody and any Kahon views and the amount for share. So I don't know what picture really you are painting to Ghanaians.
No, Daddy. You see, let's be real here. I'm not painting in the picture. But what I'm just telling you is that you have a place to work because there's an institution for you to go and sit and work. I get what I'm saying. We artists also need labels to push us to where we have to get to. We artists don't know about management unless we have the management. And Ghana will be out sorry, I know management, but that you and I know say you don't know any record label in Ghana that you can pinpoint that is doing managerial work for us, the artists.
Why not so your record label? No, is it me? And I will why not
no, and yet you see that's what I'm saying. Oh, you are finding solutions to the problems that we talk about. That is your job. So we don't have labels in Ghana that are pushing the artists. Abai is not included in this. Abai will only have to approve labels to come into the system to come and help us grow our music. Labels like what? Labels like BMI, labels like Sony Music. Abai is that is the help Abai can give us. But we have people who have come out. Fine. You know me, I'm rules to the point. People like Makoko Kumanti and things, they've done record labels. Ask them how much they benefited. They have hustled because maybe Mark just had money and he had love for music and he wanted to push it into music, but his returns became a problem or might have been a problem. That is why maybe now he can't, Mark Okokumante can say boldly that if your person produces 1%. Tell you, I talk about issues, but what I'm just saying here is that we are all doing our work perfectly. I get what I'm saying. But when you guys give us pressure, say we don't invest into ourselves, that we don't see Grammy, the importance of Grammy. Who doesn't like Grammy? Daddy, when I win Grammy right now, I'm so proud of you.
But ourselves,
no, because you people don't understand what we go through.
We understand.
No, you don't, Daddy. No, Daddy, you don't, Daddy. You see, when you understand what I am saying, or if you have understood me from, don't say Jamaica no way, because I know how intelligent you are. You know, every artist needs a label to shoot him to where he has to get to. Because artists here, why we have egos, we have characters, some things. And see, if an artist is not being structured by a label, there is no way that artists will get to where Amomo say everything. And that is what Nigerians have learned ahead of us.
And Tinyamomo fought, and
your effort. Now, me want $5 million. The way Atlantis, every promoting. I don't have that money.
No, but you see, Burna Boy, for instance, I think habits is a good habit as a day or bad habit, and in a record label. It was just recently in Atlantic Records for signing, you understand? But it was an independent label, and I be on no casa set it up. So I don't know, and I'm sure you have your label, and it's just you as an artist you put the structures. You know the structures, but you're not putting the structures down.
Daddy, you see, you people are all getting this thing wrong. When you see Nigerian artists flying into Ghana to perform, or to come and do promotions here and stuff like that, you guys should know better. That it's not easy for a Ghanaian artist. That it's not even easy for a normal Ghanaian to go to embassy and take visa. It's not easy. So when you see them coming in, you should know that this is a different culture of people that know a certain lifestyle. That is, Nigerians are open-minded.
Why is it not easy? I didn't know be fine. Visa to me. Why is it not easy?
Daddy, no, I'm not saying new. A normal Ghanaian, visa obi ebiono kesabet nasi ako online I register the piano obi baka say agent. Do you know you can do it yourself? Yes, but we don't have that culture. We don't know. But Nigerians, they know. They know how to move to people. They know how to talk to people. We have artists that then they are shy. We have some timidity and fear. Our artists are not outspoken. That's what I'm saying, Daddy. You are doing your job perfectly.
So union artists no they don't understand what they're doing, right?
Majority of them. That's why I talk about every time that we can sit down and share ideas to this job, because most of them don't know what this job entails, and that's also my problem. So that's what I'm saying. It's nobody's fault. We'll be a mistake, but we are just failing to see say artists inside bread.
Yeah, but some munim na say bia ye kan chem say munim say na say mo ye no musua no a eno nso no mo say aiboni ana Ghana for aiboni.
Daddy, the way I'm putting here, man, say we should invest in ourselves, no? And then I may part I can say the system, the structure in which you people call a structure, it is not there. And it's a more Kasanya mana. Sometimes it will be Philippine. Most of the artists recently, this morning I read something about Walasi and Teddy. It touched my heart because all trying the best, but the media is not like seeing his hard work because no, that is not easy for us. It's a label that is.
But I listen to you. For instance, I will hear video because, and I don't know why this will be your problem. In your video, for instance, you said something. You said, "Share, mokasi me Jimmy, me my hard earned sweat, me musica, me no see me fan kucha music video." I mean, Shatta, if you are talking like this, that is what we're talking about. You don't want to invest in yourself because you think that.
Daddy, do you know investment in oneself and investment in business? They are two different things.
But we artists. For instance, you know your music video can also take you to a certain height. You understand how you invest in your music video? Bet me do akwa pay baby a be boa amanfo be break bet me when we are fanan, and you are saying that you are not, excuse me to say, a fool to say do sika ba akwa music video mu. You don't want to invest in yourself. Is that not what it is?
Daddy, what you are saying, I say you are saying two different things. You are saying two different things because that's what I'm saying. I like conversations like this because when I do a video, people will only judge into what I'm saying. But when I have you one-on-one like this, that is what I'm telling you, that we have personal investment and we have business investment. If I have to invest in music in Ghana, I have to be very careful.
Why?
Because if I waste $1 million and go and shoot a video and come right now, I may shoot a video in the way I'm a panel. I want my people to support. That is where I'll get fault. That is where people come and sit on radio and say, in a video, and I don't think I like this. And tomorrow I'm dropping a song with a top Jamaican artist who is making waves, which most of our media people don't know. But I'll drop it and say, that is how we are. So you see those things, I wouldn't even waste my time to invest the media here, but I would just try and get a label and work as an artist outside where I have to work, where they understand the work. Because with here, when you're talking about investment, you're talking about investment into a craft, that is business. When I'm talking about investment into myself, it is my personal life. Because the industry is shaky.
Your music video is your investment. And only idea. No.
So that is business.
You are an artist. It's just a new artist. Except say you want to say, sometimes I hear you say, me a businessman, be a businessman. But you are an artist. The foremost thing you know him so you say,
yes.
So you invest in your craft. You invest in business, which is the music now, That is what we are talking about.
Daddy, if you say I should invest in my craft, haven't I invested enough in my craft in your eyes, in front of you? Do you know where I came from? Do you know my story?
Okay, so no, let's not personalize
no,
it.
Daddy, but no, Daddy, no, Daddy,
listen. I'm not maybe fine because me know ne kasantina me you, but make about the music industry in general, so artists in general, not per se say be a wo. You understand? So in Pacho baby, nyahonum suni straight, mommy.
Okay. So I can say, then that's why I'll tell you that I started investing in myself, into my craft, when I rebranded myself, and you all saw it. Up to today, I'm still investing in my craft. So why am I not getting the push from you guys?
Oh, are you sure? We don't. Okay, I do the
No. That I'm not talking. Okay, so the American. So I'm not talking about you, and to make mess. You see. So right now you're teaching me English. So right now it's not you. I'm not talking about you because you play your part. That is, if I can remember, Mekwa America, what Fremeda, and Germany, what Fremeda, UK, only Makasa. You are doing your job. But ask yourself, how many Aboagyes do we have on radio that understand that this is how we need to move with our artists? How many of them? None. I don't remember the last time I gave you 10 CDs. But constantly, you are giving me that opportunity because you believe in the brand and you are pushing it the way you have to push it, like what you are doing now. No, Daddy, but that's what I'm saying, sir. Me, I want you guys just to understand one thing from us, that we need labels, and that is what you guys need to call for us.
Okay. All right, Mate. So Grammys, no. Sisi Abena boy winning, you know. Most of the who here?
Yes, there's
what Ghana for say. Just say, "Munyi be ma Ghana." Why?
Baby, can you Ghana for say ready for no mumbai na inji be ma Ghana because muna mukita sa power no. I'm supporting ya. Ghana for there. Omo there. Omo see as
na uko studio te sanya unua kojo Sheldon ka chiro se uko kekpa. Wo kan o se sa nyum se uko ye Haja Bintu o se o ye sa nyum na. Eno no sa wo nyum na wo ba ko ene de me nyum no you invest. And I can say invest in the product, no. And that is what the Burna Boys. That's what the risk is. That's what the videos they are doing.
Daddy, we are watching. Daddy, see, my papa catch him every time. Say, "Uko party, men ko show biasa na unko sa ebia usa reggae, nipa no sa hip hop. Unko show na obusisi." What I'm just trying to say is that why can't we stop comparing ourselves to Jay-Z? Why can't we stop comparing ourselves to Burna Boy and Wizkid?
But unfortunately, you are competing in the same space with them. So
no, we are not competing in the same space. No, that's what.
So the global, for instance, the Grammys category now. Mo ebia Ghana fonka ebia sata oje yanka bana ye boju so to say ebia Burna Boy die. It is the same category. So you are competing with the Nigerians, Beninese, Togolese, any omo makani na meboa.
You know, Togolese are doing, French people to have top artists that, we don't know, but they are bigger than Burna Boy and Wizkid and Davido. Do you know the Francophone speaking country is a large market?
But the bottom line is
no, but you see those people, they are enjoying their market. They are not comparing themselves to Davido and Burna Boy. We should stop this thing. It kills spirits. We should believe in ourselves. Okay, yes, you we want to push Sarkodie like this. You Shatawale, you person push Shatawale say. We are even playing their content too much here because they don't do it there. It's a problem. You see, because the way you're even calling Wizkid, Burna Boy Wizkid, Akwalabe I want to say Adadi, other maternity ward. What promote Wizkid Amakwalano or Benyin? On the MKK Fosu, on Betty Samini, on Betty. Oh, Daddy. That is what I am talking about here. My dear Temu is our song. My year massage and no, I couldn't say Yamin Asmami. Daddy, I don't know. Me person Muntima said, stop mentioning these people's names and mention the Stone Boys, mention the Saminis, mention the Satawalis, and we'll bring you people Grammy.
Unfortunately, some see a global world too. And,
it's a global world, fine, but the Nigerians are not talking about we as we are talking about them now. They are not.
Unko Nigerian performer that
twice. And first one, air contract. Second one, no appear. Omo frame show personal because omuntia.
Nigeria for no.
Omuntia, me obia bra. And apart from Glock cover was. Omuntia. Obia frame shoulder, Daddy. Obia frame shoulder.
Because say you don't promote yourself there, Hanami boy.
Daddy, you think Nigerians don't know me? That's why Davido run to me. That's why Burna Boy came to me. I didn't go to Nigeria. If I don't promote myself, how can they get to know me? Daddy, we should stop this thing. Davido is not bigger than that number. Davido is not bigger than Kojo Entry. Daddy, let's believe in ourselves. I want us that you see this Grammy thing should teach us a great lesson. Say we should hold our own strong. We should stand strong, Daddy. That's what I'm saying. Daddy, see you're thinking the only man here, people can say what Mama will step you and our friend. But because the artists, they are not outspoken like this, they can't find a solution. Daddy, I want my brothers to enjoy this music thing. It's a favor from God. It is not any celebrity thing. That good radio is pretty people want to be like you. It's favor. You should just understand this thing and stop mentioning this thing. And maybe you guys should have an association and tell the DJ, let's push our things. That it's not about money. You say, Ghana, infant could be beer. And see a pamucho. Why? The pamucho, because me album, good gift of God. So me, I'll be a Bobby Daddy. And see the impact. Pamucho, why? Minister Mbweni Sako, dear, Omo, sorry.
Stumbo and Sato, I Sako de Omada.
I know we are studio session from what I mean. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Zaza, made us be so say Chevese in Community account.
Okay, that's your show.
Right. Okay. That was Shatawale and Yenino Eddie and Komokaka. No, well, I don't know what you make of it. Okay, so Shatawale now to London girls, so we be same few be me and Sakra. Nana poku ashes na no kasa na mkodi sa nkomo wa homan so. Nana.
Senior.
Grammys.
Yeni ano so akasa wa share na adwen. But ade no nyama bebre na call into pushing yourself together, no. There's a lot of things. One, label crowd that's no sani oka no. Ade mu it is meant for a certain prestige until you have to represent yourself in a certain way to be able to be called. One of the Kasano can say, Osha Benaboy, in previous years, this is where I want to get to. And what fight ya no draw. Anybody can also fight as well, with the right connections. I didn't edge that connection. You have to create a certain connection and a certain brand for yourself. We are not Rocky. If Rocky has been able to be nominated for Sadian or saying no draw, in the near future, no, an artist I know, would also get to that status. Because or pin concrophobin chain or pin doors in my on one, and that is I don't know who here. My tone such yomu. I want you majumenum paying for now. Try say obe bayomu. No I connect a lad and the acostrono and then the Maunia Grammy. But many shatters by again, pressure na yard also. Yet the Croman ye case Omunquaje Grammy. It is not that easy. Grammy, Geno, and then you started Grammy. You started Grammy at check. And Grammy phone himself, Krobi, why a friend of Ghana. I wouldn't empower. And Tinyasabia, oh, ya Ghana, need to know we did the near, ya saw any time Grammy the amount, Debbie. Nyama be brain a komu and sana ya friend will say, whoa, Branabaje Grammy. And we should reduce the pressure on the artists. Now, artists, no, so young boy, Omo Mundru baby, also Mudru.
May I say, Mamma Whitney Sumbre, Naminti or no? Whitney, Grammys.
Kwasi, I think say we are overlooking Bibi Waha. Even Omo Grammy screw in the crown are fighting for relevance on Grammy.
Yes.
Omo
this year,
Omuko, my dear crown. Omo air fighting for relevance on Grammy. And imagine say, wow, Ufi baby fofro. Na afe na yeni na ye bisa for inclusion. Ewo bibi kesi same. And I don't like the fact said there are times when adie anko wo then you seem to rubbish it say ye obi na ye ni bibi e na ye de ye marking scheme. Let's not understand.
I know there's a question in pursue because abrantie ya bem say weekend no friend no
weekend the weekend
the DM say Abel ankasa na any din no aha so onu nso agi Grammys in kwamiensa asa singer na so won Toronto so ti American aha say this particular
Drake
no the weekend ankasa So we had nomination.
Yeah,
And
we
he had
yeah.
a beautiful album.
Yeah.
That did really well.
Yeah.
And didn't expect to be nomination. When you nomination, I say Sam, even Grammys me and Sana Wajen cause say bogus.
Or say he will not measure his self-wealth and work he puts into the album.
Yes, if I say Grammys ni cry sebi oh yeah in some fubi cry man cry. Me can swaji be that until you say ni pursue.
But Kwasi, we can't go on like that. At the end of the day, no. Woman, moi. O say o sisi ano metonyom say a bomb abaswa o marking scheme either VGMA or 3 Music. And then at the end of the day o say wa conquer so fi Africa o free Asia o fi hifa wa conquer wa you will get the next relevance. Let's not kid ourselves. Every actor is looking forward to the day Obenya Oscars. Obenya NCPA Image Awards, Obenya Screen Actors Guild Award, Obenya first name will be quite high for anything. Mirefi Niana ye wahano.
Baku Razi grabs him.
It was a crack for musicians. Make movies. But let's not kid ourselves say and you know na me dey me marking scheme once I wo ye adwuma no yes ade a wo ye no e o de say e ade a me ye e o de say e adwuma e ma me sika but at the end of the day so no the awards and so it's part of ade a wo ye say e be bom aba so enti say on san kan don't say that's not my marking scheme. I mean yet a hand and cofa can say VGM require baller. Next time they say beautiful frache. Next time we need bino. Almost you we kakanka kobia and sabe can be. Let's not do that.
All right, my main question is meet you.
Kwasi se me transidina me check sa Grammy hu sensem ya. Kwasi dia me hu kakra na say ene dia mesusu ye kakra susu me ne say Grammy no ente say Public Accounts Committee atransi ye vetting minister na na bushafo ina ababi. It has a different
so in your Public Accounts Committee na vetting ministers. Appointment committee.
Appointment committee.
Okay.
Because the entire makers are say hwesudua ne susudua won mo hwe in terms of anyoma won mo hwe and sana ye de Grammy ama obi no. I think say it goes beyond maybe just maybe having a label locally and as just maybe being promoted on radio. It goes beyond. And no because o check it Benabo Kradi and said about 2 more diamond. Utu say because and sebite baby and a jumebi for all his input. But yen to me son can yin free who say because who can be say or me ma artists in the pressure. We have a responsibility. See about my musicians in the pressure for them to do well. Because see I'm a pressure, I'm one papa. Anya good production. I'm a meet global standards in international standard for recognition. Obey then and what me up you to that level, to that magnitude of being a Grammy nominee. Why would you pass? You can have the billions. They said they are abranted there who can say we're winning 3 times a this year when we need an Aboagye free. Yes, it means that the whole journey for Grammy is a different ball game altogether. And therefore, no, me pese your artist need na be brace himself upset. There's a lot of work that it needs for us to do. Because a shot can say or no on Spanish can video and you say now that no, it is very, very wrong. And I was in this country, me who the amount of publicity, promotional industry, Edema Shatawale's gringo. Kwasi right from America. ye bo hu kan wasem wan ama for share e my way totofi so you for share slequency share say industry wan mu na share UG mu page so go online some came mu ye do mo fa ha me say ye kan ho asem a but na say kra de ko ne ayi awura Beyonce kra de kokoye yi Kwasi look at support pa ye kan it became from Accra to Nigeria ye kan wasam kra ma whiskey de ko ye kwa no ye enu kwa na ehun kwa na hu de kwa sa Kwasi me boa ye kan satawale hu dia ma whiskey kwa no ekwa ba bi na nkrofo kwa awura fi say project no na whiskey so kra kan obi. That is the contribution of the industry. So we are the papa na the bar. Your responsibility say besum near pushy amana kwanim. Saus na ko twanjon fon so na the bar. Yen to me transing kasa because we are chatawalenti. Wako bondom fon the bar. Yen promote nem konkoduru. Ya bi yen to me yesa. Obi enu wo to me de nsa benkum kire papa fie so. Nobody does that. Yen yesa. So therefore, we will give the musicians pressure for them to continue to do good job. They have a responsibility creatively because apart from Bibiano, Grammy, no, you show creative ability as an artist. Kwasi, go and check Burna Boy performance. Compare the performance here or for this Grammy or Koi. Kwasi, what would one have? Look at the content the young guy produce. Share content or this share performance. Say 10 minutes crown the demand. He used the 10 minutes very well. He sold himself very well to the international market. He positioned himself very well to the market. Kwasi no kura almost say unya de na se do kwagina so hodma. I te say sebi obi a papa woska na sebi nyansa oni utrim. Ye de sika dan we de ma kura na ubedi hia. That money will chop ubedi manasa na untumi nya hwe. So young common musicians na tia say they should look for competence, expertise. I bet me push it. Yes, young cast sebi about force sebi untumi koya. But the one we are saying is that we want them to have that competence and ability. Say, fashion trim say, me creativity. Me hallmark is that one day, I will also be recognized on Grammy level. That is a good news. That is idea. As a musician, be the born abaso say. Ejuma me ye say ye kasa me born pass daku me tiana samonka wa be fam say. Questioners and na de bra na American Got Talent no but na be transubi. I'll be so happy. I will be so happy. But Mr. Sabria on my friend no se me betran ma se me tumi kanya sasem. Okay kan kwasa sasem anya de obeti wa fro. So let's push them. That in as much as they want the labels, we know the work of the labels. They want the money. They want everything. I know Shatawale Okaso only 5 million. And you know that they dollars go in pass now or down in pass. So dollars no they go in pass now or didn't titles no or churches Mato new house no. He should reserve some of those money and use it to promote himself and get to Grammy.
Kwasi nyame ado my beto aso me na mama yen fancy na yen hwe any sankomo we nso kakra. Ghana Music Rights Organization ye bana anyum tofo a womo anwen womo nyum eyo mo japade no enti se oba yusu sai japade no a Ghana for emra wo ho se ufo obie untimi mfo obie japade anyusu no kekekwa aha enti eba na nyum to mu amra wo honom se yusu obi nyum a se utue bibi ma no ana se o ma utumi na we yusu nyum no o ma utumi se bia ene efa yusu no kwa ene woni asem bia. But we amount to me now, bet me you bet me enjoyable party, Nissan, my you na mobile party, no spinners no mutual kama anum to follow. Radio for a series kama anum to follow. Sounds soon more banks, more cars, money, a cacahone, Sanya Manino. And you may will use your so baby because one so major padiano, 1 me, na Ghana Music Rights Organization, and woman on G. Sa sika ni nyina anyomtofo na japade na omonyum na ye use no omno omgigi sika no na womo board empenyimfo a ya na womo traso na omohwe etoto niama rane sa organization a ye kan gamro no na nyomtuni rexoma ona na oye titinani na nyono nko a board members a womo kan empenyimfo womo so womo kan ho ana womo boa na board no ebre aso ti se ye yi o mampanyi na na do nse wotena aso 2016 eto aba na ye yi o mampanyi na na do ene wotena aso mfie 9 2020 near so mampany braso and say to swaba ya to mampany swaba and we din kudim no asante su biom ba transfer akopim 2024 do want me kobiom Ghana brand in the city and sa na nyomtefo yes Ghana Music Rights Organization music and right owners omo more right e we bia enyom num no omo so omo board no omo to omo swaba omo akwa constitution omo ayo omo mrapon ebi da manimu hanim say mehwe mu amhye da hu suyi papa megusu American kan me hwe 2016 omo ye baako 2016 de no ma broskuto no na sisi omo so makwa efoforo kenken mu kama na yentie ura Rex Oma ese braso se omo to aba.
Good evening, honorable Gamro members. Me chamu nyina enyumre ahose obia hoye. Gamro border medano sese yemre na bawiye nti no yankopon ya adoma ya hand over e dia ma administration no until say ye beye election foforo to me na mo de share nsa no mo ma yemfie na time na so nti no ye jemu de atoho. In fact beso ukuada nti from ukuada ko no me nya Gamro chairman bio me nya Gamro board member me ordinary Gamro member just like obia sana mrano SC some beka ye nyina ye election committee ma according to constitution na within 90 days ke some ye election mama ye hu bia ma brobo su bia bedu ba bi but say ene a minimum ka say ye 16th na ye nim election date impo because the 30 years say nipa edumi no na mo fa forms no Gamro election committee no qualify emu ensia emu miensa omo say oma komprenu nti no ma yoma si nchirichen emu miensa nso so omo say ebinim nim kasa ebinim ti say na menu anu dem pese me ma yete asense Gamro na ye chechire no ye de mra na chechire Gamro enye de kwa me pe ana de Rex Oma pe ana de kodwo mensa pe eye de mra na se enye no ne sese ye nyina ye di so pepepe Ghana mremu no Gamro constitution ye na nsia na ye nyina ye koye je ma kwa adopt nti no adana ya adopt we je na adana start ye ejuma untumi mfa mra ya chechire ni sese ni agya 2020 enkodi obi 2016 ana 2018 ana 2019 yenye ne sa yemfa ne say 2016 constitution no nanka ye friend say ye ni bibia wo sese obi edi ekuo no ho fewa na so obi di ekuo no fa kwan bone so a ye betumi eyi nefri ni eni samra no 2020 de ye wo samra no untumi nkoka say Kwasi menu emfie mienu ni wo ye say agency Gamro nti no sese ye nya mra ye di bedi ye nya ne sa wo hwe 2016 constitution na ese Gamro board member bia betumi akompre dodo bia ope bia na 2020 dey say o betumi akompre no pe nti afina a start nti obia ofa form bia no betumi akọ dey tosu mienu oma ye twe omo sign because esi onim kasa esi na dwene wo form ne sa ne ma no eno eni Gamro mra no mu ba bia ne wo Gamro mu se obi nim kasa ana obi adwene wo form and una ba kire de na dwene wo form and de na dwene ni form jama Gamro members na omo koto aba no omo undecided sabe ekuadonko okofa form onko school da so okofa form se opeso Ghana president senka Ghana photo aba ma no obeba ba Ghana president fapima Gamro gina so edi ma obi ba board no so miensa wo ye member waje royalty pay wo nyombe album be miensa woni a friend say criminal record bia eno ne gina so de qualify de aka nyina enka ho nti no ene Gamro board ye emergency board meeting and they invite election committee no omumu bi bai nyom nyina ne bai nanso enam say yemre na so nti no na eye ya sede se yenja ekuo no ho obra ebeto apansam nti no yeko election yesman ema Gamro committee for no election electoral commission akwaji date nti 30th March ya bai 30th yeko election wa person ba board no so no wa omo fa forms ni nyina obi a qualify obi an kwani campaign 30th Gamro beto aba na Gamro select ni leaders obi a pese wafa form bia nkona kwa campaign na 30th ye nto aba sa na sese ye chichiri ekuo se ya anya ne sa na ye makwan ma de election committee ni person be ne ba mu ade kire ne se Omaji utumi afiri nsem as Gamro member. Utumi a wode be kire se hwan na ndi manim ya je afiri nsem. Now election committee betimi akotena ase. No me decide say we ne ho nye fe. We onim kasa. We otise nti yi na firim. No mo ade omo krofo betena tena ho. No me decide say ye ko on post. Say sa pepepe na kompeso mo be ye. Ye tutu ne jeje mu. Me da wase. Nyame nka mo nyina.
Ora Rexoma fanchame ona oya immediate past Gamro chairman and or the science media to you until chese bosumi match ye wo mu yai ne da to so aduasa omo beto aba na omo yi board no penifo ba be transfer no ma hwe na yeni nkomo kakra ne emra ne be wie sa asemi John Mensa Sapon music producer right owner yeno no eni nkomo kakra emfa ye Gamro sensemi Rasa point that same wakwa baba Peace FM so wie.
Yeah.
Okay, so ya bo enia immediate past chairman Eora Rexoma kasa cheche say election committee na ye adwuma bi. Na adwuma na omudi ye no mpenifo be ye edumienu ana omo ye say bia. Omo pese omo gina na eto omo so aba na omo be ye Gamro ye board no mpenifo no. Say committee ni tena ase na munsia bi no wo mu yi o ma na ho ba asem so obi o mu ntimi nko but nia orarex o ma kire ne se adwuma na ye election committee ni ye ni nyina no o ma gbo egu me ka se die obia betimi agina minim se o campaignfo na mu prese bia Gamro betimi abaye titire ni mebo a okay enti se uko ye election committee no 17 no mo ye yo so mo toto ma no uko obi mebo a okay, enti u campaign fu a vetting committee no election committee no aye vetting no womo di omo tu mu no ana se womo eyi omo film no ka de ahe ko no mu di ahe
pastor me ka womo aye gi womo to mu ni
okay bua me wonye election committee member but dia pempotin pa na ehso mo dwumedi ehso mo nsase ehso mo ye anything I na akoba say okay wo si ebi mu ye yi o mafim na immediate past chairman so aba beka say da bi wo mu ni tumi say wo be yi obi afim no
oh okay akosi me da se so ma sa akonyan misunderstanding mu die yenua rest ye immediate past chairman of Gamro kano me one was the african say onu a da bi o ka se man insist na nye adwuma on the 14th October na yenyina kosia USC ye call AGM the highest decision making body na your organization no ye call transfer and based on the constitution the air canon and ye elected election committee for say omo na emehwe mayento aba e say that to omo so aba nipa num to omo so aba na ye de maam na nke ekwe dim say nka omo start that day na ya to omo so aba 90 days pepe osom hweme ye to aba no so we so ma ebe kan say ya yi omo de na so just ono and no great to omo ansa it take more than 1 month ansa na ono great to omo ewo office or the office which was 19th November and no great to omo no ka to omo say no de wa no great to bit ma satu obajuma na me I am very surprised to say the highest decision making body na ye AGM na say organization na kosia na yi ya to abayi committee so mo na ehwem ye me to aba na wo tamai wo dro ka so wa bo mo decision egu I am very surprised me tiri hu be dramming jacket but many say there me taking instruction this first 30th na okoto odi akose no me no ka say ye nya voter list bia electoral commission kwa no mo ko ho because election committee for no abate the reform aka no bia mugu na
me pacho bebre ne na me boy me so say sa 30th March no electoral commission for no mu din kita ho no ma mo date no ma pene so
me pacho me grant you so aka to say eyentro o bet ma ye investigate akọ electoral commission ho akọre
I am try there no nya shedodo jajo
sorry me enye no kwen sorry me sorry me make me gra wa fidie so aka yes fidie say the arrest can no and no kwe biara nim afekere ne say
yɛne election committee for the bees our 4 term bia ɔma letter kɔma attorney general ɔma letter kɔma electoral commission and ɔma letter kɔma corporate administrator akyerɛ ɔmo dwumadi ɔmo die nyinaa enti electoral commission I invite ɔmo sɛ Tuesday ɔmo mmra yɛnyɛ meeting na ɔmo hwɛ to fie ɔmo atete aduru na ɔmo fa date mmra enti sɛ mini arrest me cast ɔmo ase data me see as you because I'm very surprised. We are time and our time master. Who say a candidate to crack one as aspirant? If you didn't know, now over say date I might say yes a date when you find Kotoaba. Pretty as you.
Okay, me pese me nya santi ase we election committee no. One more mandate be say we metimi aka say assume si we ye e bia toto na no ye fee say yamre mu no womu no omotumi se obetimi asa ade no
me pato aniensa bi wo ha according to your constitution no your constitution e da ho no ye review no 2020 ya ni review no your constitution data e 2012 and 2016 constitution and you who say last to and you review in 2020 and your constitution data e wo ho na the woman say so what several Gamro board also twice uncopium. We are talking about Gamro board, yeah, sabi musical board.
And no one our constitution.
Our constitution.
And he found constitution he found
really section 4 Ecuador. We section 4 Ecuador, the one now. What several 2 times won't be copium. And I don't forget the constitution we know and yet musical constitution and then your constitution and your Gamro constitution. And at the one in Neno, a review of 2012, 2016, and the one in Neno. And your 10-year constitution will have a new organization a 10-year daddy and now until one more point some musical constitution at disqualify will be our 2 times. And on answer, apart from that, one year a body ya power almost said young will be a you only criminal record only a subamboni be any idea the uncle cupboard no. I quite remember say one of the country say one of the aspirants you say yes you quite yes cano it is for the cupboard no one a modern ban or the ama yet many sikaka yet you see a terminal. Ya degree near your stack degree. I saw that okay and already with Tiffany. Now no say or Kodaka that's will be or the car or but 2 times and farm now also the cow. To far aspect there. On to Kodai.
Okay, now John
as far as now can we election committee at the betting here. It can't say when you serious what's the election committee for no what would do a board no.
Okay.
Because also you are there say one move there to access a 2 million bro now position a qualified.
Mami Busa Sasem we in Frank Common Fancy. Nami Busa about your constitution, which part of your constitution now? A caba say be a wako 2 terms be a won't mean San Copium. Now say mention them say Article 4 say baby me. So I'm just looking at Article 4 tenure of office of members of the board now. So 441 or say a member of the board shall hold office for a term of 3 years beginning from the date on which he or she is sworn in as a member of the board. Now, 2 say a member of the board may be re-elected for another term but not more than 2 consecutive terms. A member of the board may or at any time resign from office by giving prior notice in writing addressed to the organization. Okay, so minim say be as a 4-2 honum saying now what can say a member of the board may be re-elected for another term but not for more than 2 consecutive terms. But mete say voice now your boy yes CCI Urarex ma can say look constitution you just adopted it and but just for a sake it doesn't bind election we are more you know I say niabesin could be an ashiegu nti mo starting afresh
we a lawyer in making into the
I am asking a question. Don't attack my personality and Pacho Bebre. I say Busa na Mibusa. Mibusa sem Pacho Bebre. So
you. Pacho me.
Asem ne say me say ora Rexomania okay any constitution no kana na pese oboa me chechi mu. Me dey say me Mibusa say mo mentombra.
Resoma etia fe ne say. That constitution who me say no. One more you say a review of 2012 and 2015 constitution. Anka, me find the China you can't be table kena. And your constitution for and yeah, and that's what I thought I said to say. The next 2 years, and never the blue more. Me find say election committee one man office for election committee yanya budget yanya. And the 2-3 years time no, the country a quack review you. We are here near my more. It doesn't mean that saying that and yet man. Is that what he's telling me? I got to answer him. I'm going to answer question. Is that what he's telling me?
And yet you say be a Rexoma na mitiminyano no to me
question will come and answer me.
Okay.
So Professor Katra said the Kobasa Yamin charge 2 years time. New board but was the last degree review na quiet in the review may review be a review 2022. Not a review. Now you never review no after the started when it cannot bite.
Okay.
Is that what he's telling me?
John, Mr. White, basically I say me na besan to aso Mr. We need you mu a ye brain nti. Why? Okay. Alright, John, mensa sapon and ye na di nkomo no. Oye right owner, music producer. My member studio no han say na minim say ora Kwasi wo kan ho awie ya ye di nkomo yi. Wono so campaign fu a wo mo pese wo be gi sa di bre no. Enti Kwasi who converting be election committee no.
Me ko bi.
Enti who mo disqualify wa na we are qualified.
Na me dem me pass here.
Untu kan sia no ho.
Me pa cho an.
So ni Araxi can I'm sure we tia asem okay.
Yeah.
Say ni election committee ni ye ni bia sebi enye adwuma. Obi a disqualified no nyam na enye election committee no mbekire. Say obi a qualified na obi a disqualified. Omu ni sa atumi nti obi a constitution kura no mo adopt yenche bia is not really binding ana bibisa. Enti wako two consecutive you dey ultimi kobi.
Yeah. Because I think say okay constitution na da wani mu na. I think say the work of election committee no. I think say it clearly informs you that it's between the board and the General Assembly that elects the election committee. Sa person you call AGM no. Yeah no. Under the guidance and supervision of the board and they elected that committee. So I think say where the confusion ankasa and the whole thing no, is it was actually the expectation say anka before this board will exit no. The election committee as at omubi omodwumani na ebia they could have at least issue a report submitted together with the board say ebusun adwuma ebia AGM
and mama fan to just say meme na yetinkumu ye be san to gamro komo yisu ye be pep election committee no pay for ni ebusun omo mandate pa ne sen adwuma mo de she omo say to me emra kwan so gamro constitution betimi ni omo ye no sa pepepe ni adwuma mo de mo ma na omo they went beyond their mandate. Senate. Yeah.
So, at least, then maybe they will issue a report together. Then there will be at least a discussion. Say, no ABR. And say these are the contestants I buy. Because don't forget, the board na you put together AGM, a frame for AGM, a report by the same board na. And a junior nimu so say you be elected election committee because obi am pese obey active be a contrary to what the constitution stipulates. To the same board na junior nimu nti an normal circumstance no ka wo wie wadwuma wa put two documents now together report say mpenefo ye wie adwuma no say ni ya tran say ye hunu ye e bia ye koye review ni hunu say based on the criteria ye set ye say they elected one more person be gina no ye hunu say bia enipa miensa bi ananipa nsia bia they are not qualified to bia and this is what we intend to do. based on the last meeting, according information here, is that one, there was not such any report, but rather no.
So election committee need report
for report to be on by. As far as I'm here concerned, that was last board meeting a call yeah did dissolve this board there was no report. No there was a message our master various applicants in a buy no. Almost send a message amount say you have been disqualified.
So sir, only report so how can be soon far so a communicate this person is qualified. When you qualified, come back soon and communicate.
They send text messages to the applicant. The election committee sending messages to the applicant, telling them say.
So and the reason now they disqualify, now qualify more questions in painful bit someone. Any sense so. Yeah, and I said,
"Bye, be on my phone." So, congratulations, you are successful. BBC, blah blah in your distance. So we wish you the best luck in your.
Oh yeah, sure, sir. Committee, election committee, report to be in your because you're saying okay.
As far as I mean, the last board meeting.
Una say.
There be the question me beside and I asked the chairman say, has there been any report? Also there be
committee in Juma no me no man for report to be.
For report to be on my.
That was. Enti.
Sa eno na ne kofa sa confusion ne ba say sa na tie dia then it means that as I said board no dey Nancy form na board no act on behalf of the general assembly say and because the board no so ina na say board no kire say omo assess election committee na adwuma it looks as if say there are more interest of making sure say all the candidates in Abeko on oppose. Now say candidate in Nako on oppose because now my nipa 12 in the contest here and a year nipa 7 to stand. And my rejected a nipa 6. And on movie and one kasa so send a message every nomination say ye penipa bako ubi ansan kokofa a nipa with sack ye no this a producer level and as a level no ye penipa ye nya women and stand it until ye be nomination be no more or disqualify we no must be a nomination for another people to go and contest and into mami fancy into based on sa two no without any communication to the board no and my board ni feel said no then maybe they have an interest say be the own person will be a call on the post na on the post so there it means general members no na ya come kata boy show muyem say aden yem makwan omomu ina no let the people elect their own board members assembly na our board ni na
but me kind constitution is here no momra no I think say Rexoma ya aha drink akra and there's a reason why me say aha drink akra no say you see my constitution except say our constitution we no mo say mo mfa nye adwuma but say mo de ye adwuma na makote election committee a o kan mo am constitution I think 483 or see the election committee shall be responsible for the conduct of elections of members of the board.
That's true.
Enti abano into 20 CCA BFA about to ehua election committee no
they have mandate.
Yes I'm going to see now so enti abano say no rare so ma ye voice no ka say my board ni election committee no kind no egu.
I think sir Rex was acting based on the fact to say he as a board chairman together felt say there was some lapses and by virtue of
by your lapses are unilaterally meaning say based on what because I was say AGM na elected committee me boa
true.
Enti about say no
AGM
yeah immediate past chairman and you crowd time no I spy
good
I said dominovo
it's a bit tricky kakra but I think say what Rex Stan is trying to correct and say he wants everybody the general people to elect the board members. He's trying to avoid a system of say everybody will go unopposed. Rex, the major issue now is that he wants.
So when you are disqualified, are you told of reason A, B, C, D?
I think that you are told. I think that me who's a message, but I think you are told of you have been disqualified. But I'm saying, say, the background now.
Also, by text message.
By text message. I think the background arrest Nijani Nan is that he is asking the election committee to allow all 12 contestants now
but I don't make say arrest ya hard dream because my constitution said the conduct of the election.
So me, I think that the easiest way is that the election committee, I think that they should just meet up with the chairman or the board
chairman
and then just iron out the
Muni chairman
and then come up.
Muni chairman. Whitney,
they should just meet up with the district and then come up with one.
You don't think say the fact say Rex Hunwomuno people do not like it.
Which people?
Say the general agitation. Say Rex sort of will be a stumbling block for whoever, if somebody is going, or can't say he wants people to go unopposed.
He doesn't want people to go unopposed. He wants the election committee to review the system of say almost disqualifying Crawford because based on the fact so almost say we want Kasaye, now form. And he is saying say constitutional idea Jumano and Chrese Gamro. Interested we are election committee.
Okay, but there's no report. So I am sure. So there's no report.
I haven't. I mean, as far as I'm
concerned. Once a man okay, meaning maybe I will if you are the could be a dream of from me. And Urajo mentions upon sending message or say, well, the committee is about to submit the report. Wouldn't be a mammy because I'm coming.
Kwasi, if the committee submits its reports, this back and forth, no, I think it's needless.
Okay, all right. Nana Pogwashes.
Senior. Gamron said no, the least said the better.
Na Gamron said music form so election yi court. Emma no crown so court no MCS nanu ya boegu. But Matisse Minia Ras appear Levy said. Oh, why are you talking like that?
Bra, yeah, bread and sa court. Oh, bra, Kwasi. You can know how.
So people shouldn't fight for their rights.
Forward with this.
Get forward the rights.
Oh, bra.
At the end, okay, Kagamra say, Kagamra say. Kagamra say. Kagamro now the enco now we are not.
Kagamro the na makache on me see the least said the better for me.
And you can music as here. Who can music as here?
O dey enko enim.
Me pointing na me say who can music as here.
Music Ghana the ras all my young. Let's move forward with this. I mean, for almost
Ghana
2 years
Ghana for bro, give us a break.
This thing has been a kunkonhosa diasem. A dear kwan or person or you are into me uncle enemy. I didn't kwan.
And to be Biasia.
One day, I court at was some natural. Who's our choir?
He has a right to appeal, Anna.
Oh, he has a right to appeal, but if there was something in there factual and get the man.
Appeal court.
Let's go forward. Let's move forward. We need this. We need to move forward past certain things. Now industry needs to be moving. Every day we are still with ways to say. Yes, some cry. What do we want as a nation? At the end here.
Oh, Christianas,
yeah, because I think, sir, in all this, no, for once, I did quite me excited about, and say, the democracy and our governance structure, you did see one as for the first time, at least, it has not been quarter at least, a board has worked 4 years, so you know, they've step aside to allow election committee to elect new board members to come and then take over the work. Ejumani si ya no, ubi ankwankoye Mugabe ankotena Gamro se Gamro media enti ebia say, and for me that is good governance. Yeah, the econo to society said they are nana poko ken. And I'm saying sir, it is important sir we appreciate Rexoma for such a bold decision sir. Ubi ankwankoye Mugabe the usual Gamro 99 members here court near you winner that for the first time we've had a board aye adwuma wi almost say despite we are Jumano Krana election committee we your time as soon to step aside to allow the election committee elect board members to come and take over. Therefore, a Jumana Wachino, Yadama administration, Abraham Ajeti, and the team say, Omusha Kopim say, you buy election, baby. And for me, that he should be applauded for that.
Okay, all right.
Decision, which is good governance.
Meaning, say we do music at the end, Kaka, Yanko.
Kwasi, like Nana Poko Kai, I think this is becoming unbecoming. Every time Bia Ababe Subiana, as I say, every old old members.
Maybe you see, you see, two aircraft now, 2 more, and so forth. Maybe
we should also advise him
transparency. Proper strategies in the But I'm sure one would do that. A man for won't go to court.
But Kwasi, my question is, how come you had all these grievances? You couldn't say it, and then it has to come to this. There should be a point where you resolve it with that without going to court. Kono, I like to say hello to Nipa Mienu ATA Jifa Fenyi or sharing with Facebook Live. And
so how am I doing to do?
Miguelu. And Nana, your aunt Nana Dansoa.
Some say
50th, yes.
No bookies. I saw the video. Okay, all right. Now,
Brapper, Monday or fire releasing a Asadanium Rone Kwakusa Pointy. Kwaku Jesse, sorry, Kwaku Jesse.
Okay.
To Monday.
And to catch your more, Monsieur Mafia that are for.
This
is the time for them to patronize.
This is the time for you to patronize.
Since you had the Dana Hamilton, nominate Joe Metal, nominate or him, Messi, nominate Patience Nakono, Monsieur.
Some rainy moon, you ever challenge you. Monday, officially, it will be released.
Okay, all right. Okay. My main kind comments now, we are my banner, my muso, and call a if you will always pay attention to negative comments, you will never make it far. That's Captain Hagan. Now, if you're Pukya Boachua says he wants the government to do the video for him. Duke Khan says Shatawale is confused. Kingsley Jemfi says the host is making sense. And that's one here from Brake. Brake says Shatawale is speaking about infrastructure. But he is not great at articulating his point. He needs to slow down and convey the message. We are not at the point to compete for Grammys with the avenues for them to meet those standards. Now, Ramsey Owusu Asante says, Wale meet his daddy. Okay. Let me see this one. Okay. Kwasi Abibio says, Shatta has a point, but presentation is an issue. And Fred Owusu says, Kwasi too, don't kill our joy. We got that right. It was phenomenal, especially Helena and Hanama for that. Fred with that one. Now, Andrew Sayesu says, I think the musicians should take local and international management to promote them. The musicians should also sing good songs. That's it. They should come out with good songs. I guess that's what they want to say. Inshaba C says some of them only do beef songs. They should change that also. And Nafisa Hussein says you don't hear Nigerians playing Ghanaian music. And to Rick Rock says and his people will come and say Shatta has a point without saying anything. And as Sarah says Shatta, but you are fighting everyone. So how can you people come together? And Wisdom says, Master, let's push our own, even if it is Bola. Okay, all right. Bola bed or Bola tax. Which one?